Welcome to a new video. I just realized that there's actually a final boss here. Um, I think they added it yesterday or a couple of days ago, but yeah, I mean, it's the three brothers. Right now, I would say that the team that you're encouraged to use is a goddess team, but the problem with that is that um, the goddess team itself doesn't seem to have too many like DPS people. Like for example, you have Goddess Liz, uh, but she's not the greatest for damage dealing. So I personally I'm using the unknown team that I have right now, which is uh, the limit. What's her face? Hang on, let me see her name. Her name's always so hard to say. But Princess Bornhild, she's LV, so that means she's like got an extra strong. I'm using Repoise of Soul's Hail, and I'm using Merlin, daughter of Barlin, because so they have really good synergy together. If you kind of look at this, so for example, Merlin, what she does stop the enemy from recovering. She's my damage dealer, so she just does a lot of damage. And then Hale, she not only does she buff the entire team with her passive, what she really does, or where she really shines, is that she actually stops the team from wiping right away. Merlin has a mechanic that unless she's attacked 3 times in a row, she won't die in a single turn if she's full health, because she can only take like 33% of her max HP in total. Whereas Repoise of Hell, what she does is if somebody gets wiped, like so if they get killed straight away, she will keep them alive with a buff called the Repoise of not Repoise, but she'll keep them alive with the buff, and that's generally going to be enough to kind of keep you in the game for another 2 turns, unless the enemy has a buff clearing effect. But these guys don't really have that. They deal damage. They deal a lot of damage, but they don't really have that particular um, buff removal. So right now, this seems to be my best team. As you can see, like they nearly died. Hang on, actually, shit. He has a. Damn it. Let's see. He has a counter. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that with her because she needs to replay. Hell's gonna keep her alive, and then this should be able to kill. Yeah. Okay. So first phase is actually much more difficult than second phase. I was surprised about that. Because usually it's the other way around. First phase is really easy. Second phase is a bitch and a half. My strategy so far. So let's kind of break down the actual weaknesses of the enemies and kind of how you want to go about it. So if you look at this is the three brothers, and if you go over here, you go find a boss and you do the little magnifying glass. It shows you the rewards. Right now I'm doing the hardest one because that's the one that where you get the most challenge points for. These can be traded for 10. Each point can be traded for 10 of the regular points. So 20 of these is like 200 of these, the powerful brothers points. So let me see, shop, if you see what I mean. These I can trade them in for 10, so that's 620. Instead of having to do 50 each, I get, a good amount. Now if you play constantly, you're going to get some rewards. I've been just doing it over and over again, but let's kind of break down the actual bosses. So if you look at this over here, you have Meliodas, you have Zeldris, and you have Esterosa. If you look at phase 1 and phase 2, they don't really necessarily change. So what you want to know is Esterosa is a reflect, so is Meliodas, and Zeldris is kind of like just a blocker for the unknown team. Which is why if you're running the strategy that I'm running, you want to get rid of Zeldris first. You can definitely run a human team, but you have to get rid of Meliodas, and Meliodas is hard just because he has a good half a mil worth of HP and he has high defense. So I found that it's a lot easier to get rid of Zeldris than it is to get rid of Meliodas, because Meliodas does extra damage to the fairy team and to the human team, whereas Zeldris only does extra damage to the unknown team. And Esterosa doesn't really do extra damage to anybody, but what he does do is when he uses Reflect, he actually seals all of your attack cards. So if you don't have any kind of like cleaning effects or cleansing effects, like that can kind of stop you for a couple of turns, and then if you get unlucky, you're gonna get wiped. But otherwise, you don't really have to stress too much about it. It really is just a DPS check to a certain degree. Like I said, go for Zeldris, then for Meliodas and Esterosa at the end. Or you can go for Esterosa if you're worried about that attack seal, and then finally go for Meliodas. For me, my team again, the way that it works, I only have Tyr in the back just in case somebody dies, but I tried running him in the front, but he's a little bit too weak to run in the front. So, yeah, I'm running him in the back. I actually might switch him out. Let me see. Filter, uniques. No, not characteristics, uniques. Battle pit sub activation. I'm gonna switch him out for him because I should yeah, I still have enough CC to overcome that. I'm actually gonna get rid of this, put this on him, or her, I mean. I'm gonna put her right there. There you go. And then I'm gonna put him on. I want him there. And then finally I want him there. That's just to create extra CC for myself. But yeah, so she's my main damage dealer. She's LR, so she just does a lot of damage. Her stats are really buffed up. I've done a breakdown of her before. She's really good for dealing a lot of damage in a team like this. She will take extra damage from Meliodas, but you want to kind of still have her because what she does, she takes the extra damage, but Repoise of Hell is going to revive her. So she's part of the Repoise of Hell passive. And then for Merlin, she's gonna actually increase the damage being dealt to enemies by certain characters. So yeah, let's kind of get to it and we'll show how it goes. Let me see. I was going to use like King and Diane, but because of Meliodas, yeah, I kind of just changed my mind. But this team works so well that I actually forgot that she's a human. That's how well this team has worked. So usually I seal them up, add in the debuff with Merlin, and then I go ahead and do an AoE attack, and then finish her off with finish Zeldris off with that. And since Zeldris is dead, the unknown team or the unknown characters are going to be fine, and then you're going to be able to start killing Meliodas or Esterosa next turn. See, she would have died there, but the Repoise of Hail buff kept her alive. And next we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Honestly, I should have probably taken care of Esterosa, but I think I'm going to be able to kill them. Yeah, I should be able to kill them here. Because Hail actually does quite a bit of damage. She dealt, what, 400k on each and then 200k on each? Like, that's a good amount of damage being dealt. And then now what we're going to do, we're going to go 1, 2, actually, I might lose here, but I want to see how much damage that gold card from Hail does. The reason I'm saying I might lose, oh shit, okay, we're not going to lose. It's Jover. 500k each. Yeah, so just the damage being dealt by everybody's a lot, so that just helps me power through everything and get a bunch of those cards. This is my final boss score. I'm sure if I really tried, I could get it higher. I think there was one point where I got it like to 700 or 7,000k. or not 7,000 Ks, just 7K. But yeah, I mean it's not a very difficult final boss. If you're having trouble with it, just go for a lower level. The rewards are usually worth it. The only thing I don't particularly like about final bosses is the way that they kind of stagger the rewards, because you're limited to a certain amount per day, and that just I tend to forget that I'm supposed to be doing, or like I'm supposed to get the reward, and then like the time passes and I'm like but it is what it is. um yeah, I mean, not much else to it, not much else to this video. It's just covering the final boss. I already did most of the actual, wait, let me see, one and then two. It should actually get rid of any debuffs. I think it should get rid of debuffs because it's 3 AoE attacks in a row due to Replace of Hell's passive. There we go, 500k. Yeah, it got rid of the debuffs. And then, although now I'm a little anxious because shit, it's gonna go 1, it's gonna go 2, and then we're going to go 3 because I really want to get rid of the Zeldris. Zeldris is the one that makes me anxious the most for my entire team, because most of my team is made up of unknowns, and if for whatever reason, oh fuck, okay, Merlin, cool, 1.3 mil, 162k. Yeah, those are not the same. But yeah, not much else to today's video. Probably gonna go to the gym in a little bit, but I'm being lazy, so you know, it is what it is. And then I think this should finish him off, but I hope. Yeah, I didn't. Oh shit, I didn't realize it would do that. Yeah, she's screwed. It's over. Please stop. Oh, okay. We have a shot. We have a shot. Fuck, I didn't know it was a fucking AoE fucking, what do you call that? An AoE reflex. So there you go. There's something new we learned. That's AoE reflex. So don't get confident. Like, it completely wiped out Merlin and it completely wiped out Hale. So yeah, that's no bueno. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got some stuff out of it. If you didn't, well, you know, some feedback's always welcome. These are the rewards. They're pretty good rewards. You can always use this for the anniversary lucky bags. These, I always need these. The evolution pendants. Same thing for the evolution, the lower tier evolution pendant. We always welcome super awakening coins, and these are good because there's a lot of rewards tied to them right now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy this. So that's 50, and then I should buy the 2 daily ones. I need to do a couple more to get another 2 of those. Let's see, 2, that's 30. I'm gonna have to do a couple more to get these and this. So another 60 points and then another 60 points here. And I definitely need to get this. Gonna definitely get this. Need to get these just for the rewards. Everything else is kind of like meh for me. I don't really care about the the actual upgrade things, because I can get them pretty easily throughout regular days. But yeah, I care about this, and this, because this is even though I already have the card, it's a very like when you get duplicate cards, what you can do is upgrade the artifacts cards, the set bonuses. So for example, right now the one I'm working on is Awesome Spring, because it's for fairies, and these actually increase the level amount by a lot. So you get these URs, and they are very useful to upgrade these to their max amount. So there we go, level 5. I have to start working on another one later, but yeah. think that's about it. But yeah, I'm actually thinking of upgrading another one of these, uh, another LR, pretty soon. I'm just trying to decide which. I don't want to do Luducio because I feel like Luducio's like a little too old for me at this point. Because for example, when I upgraded LR Meliodas, LR Liz, I was kind of disappointed. Merlin didn't let me down, but even now she's starting to get kind of a little bit power crept. And I can upgrade Diane, but I kind of feel like Diane's again same thing. I already have King and Diane, so if I'm running a giant team, I can already use King and Diane. I don't really need to use Diane herself, although they do have different usabilities. Diane is more for not blocking, but more for tanking, whereas King and Diane is a little bit more utility, healing, and petrifying. So we'll see. Uh, let's right before I go, let's open up the lucky bag, see if we get lucky with some gems, and if I don't, it's all good. So let's open that one. I feel lucky on this one. Gems. No gems. But I got a bunch of upgrade materials, which is nice. And yeah. Cha. Damn it, see? 10%. I could have gotten gems. Diamonds. I'm already up to 200 diamonds now. Just from saving up whatever I get, logging in, collecting rewards. Oh yeah, don't forget to collect these rewards over here. The social media event rewards. They're nothing too amazing. They're just a couple of LR coins, random material boxes, but they're always nice. Free stuff is nice. You know, free is free. Don't be too picky, I guess. I already got too many of those, and I already got that, so I pick up that diamond. I'm pretty tempted to actually go for this guy over here to get him because I feel like he'd be very useful for a not burning, but for a human team or the Three Knights of the Apocalypse. But I'm already struggling to have enough Super Awakening coins for the guys I want to upgrade because I kind of want to upgrade Escanor for easy to clean up a easy boss, and because I want to use him for this the demon the demon who spawns on this one right here, the lower three. um but I'm kind of still deciding. And oh yeah, this guy's only for PvP apparently. I was so frustrating and annoying. His passive is active only in PvP and in Demonic Beast Battle. It doesn't actually work on like regular content because I was trying to use him for the final boss battle and I was like, where's his effects? Like this should have been something that is right up his alley, like increases the damage, increases all the stuff. But he just never procced, and then I read his passive and it's like, oh no, it's only PvP or Demonic Beast Battle, nothing else, and it's like fuck. So that's why I added in Merlin. And he's an oldie but a goodie. He increases your crit damage and crit chance. So yeah. Let's do this again. Actually, should I try another team? I could try a human. Let me try my. Let's try this team. I want to see how it does. I'm gonna have to hyper focus on Meliodas because Meliodas is the most dangerous person to this team because it's fairy and human who he's dangerous against. But maybe we can kill him quickly enough. So let's see. We're going to go do that. We're going to do that, and then let's see if we can petrify him. We might not be able to because usually like enemies like this aren't petrifiable. But we'll see. Oh, okay. I see you. Okay, he died. Okay, cool. Now the real test. Okay, yeah. As long as you kill Meliodas quickly, or kill the particular enemy that the team is weak against, then you should be able to finish this up fairly easily and fairly quickly. It's just a matter of actually being able to do it. Now, what I'm worried about is next turn, because next turn Meliodas is alive again, and I don't have any ultimates. So I am concerned. Okay, so we're going to try to kill Meliodas here. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully this will kill. So that's 1. It's going to be 2. Okay, I think this might kill. Unless I forgot to... Okay, yeah, this killed. Good. And then... this should be over. Because, okay, she didn't die. Good. Does to 1. Hang on, let me see. Remove those debuffs. And increases a hero's attack related stats for 50%. Flash cut equal to all enemies. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, yeah, there you go. So I was struggling with the unknown team a little bit for like no reason, which is funny, all things considered. But yeah, I mean, a King and Diane team definitely works as well. Just remember to actually take down Meliodas first, because Meliodas is going to kill your team if you don't. He does AoE damages or AoE damage, whereas if he hits your team, he'll do a lot of damage that you don't necessarily want on there. So we're gonna do that, and I kind of want to see 1, 2, and 3. Because last turn, or last, yeah, see, it nearly killed them, so it should kill here. Fuck, 2 mil, Jesus fucking Christ, okay. But now, can we actually kill Meliodas, though? Let's see, okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it the old college try. Come on. Okay, yeah, it's gonna kill. You know, it's funny, I keep on saying, oh, here's the end of the video, but it's not the end of the video. I always do this. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm going to only do a couple of minutes worth of video time, and then I go overboard because I'm like, oh, I have an idea. And since I'm already here, I'm like, I might as well do it. But yeah, okay, there you go. So that's another team that you can kind of run. And honestly, if you're a new player and you've recently been playing because of the if you have this entire set of characters, this is so much easier to do than the unknown team, because the unknown team's a little bit older, and you're kind of relying on being able to kill King and being able to kill Zeldris, whereas here with killing Meliodas is a lot easier, in my opinion. So it's gonna go 1, it's gonna go 2, and then we're going to go... I want to see if he can kill Meliodas here, if that's viable. It should be, but it might not be, so let's test it out. There you go. Okay, good. So that does kill. Good. And part of the reason I wanted to do that is because it's nice to know that even if I don't get like 2 cards in a row from King and Diane AoE cards, like I can actually go ahead and kill this guy pretty easily. So we're gonna go 1, and then we're going to go 2, and then we're going to go... Actually, no. Do that 1, and then 2. I'm curious to see if this works. Okay, 300k. 375k on a debuff gold. That's not bad, I'd say. It's not great, but it's not bad either. And now we're going to go. So the reason I'm doing this on purpose to kind of make sure that the she gets because I want her to get her buffs so that when I actually go ahead and try to kill Meliodas using her, it's essentially a one hit KO because it's not gonna petrify. But whenever that's 1 million on a silver, and it's because of her buffs right there. She should clear. She should wipe the rest of the team out now with her ultimate, and then in case she doesn't, we have him there. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of those debuffs. Yeah, I think actually King and Diane team is going to be significantly easier to use than an unknown team with a human team. But I feel like that does show you that as long as you have a good amount of overall a good amount of damage, you should be able to run this final boss really easily and really effectively. It's just a matter of one being able to do the damage and then two having the right team in place. And let's see. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna run this a little bit more because, like I said, sometimes I just talk and talk and talk, and then I realize, oh shit, I said a lot, or I said a bunch of shit without really saying anything. But we're gonna get rid of Meliodas here. Honestly, I'm low key delaying the gym. I should be going to the gym now. Honestly, it's not even the actual weightlifting that has me like, no, I don't want to go. It's the actual like jogging, like, cause like I'm jogging for an hour now. I'm alternate like so I warm up for 5 minutes, walking at 3 speed, and then I pick up the warm up by not walking, but yeah, I so after 5 minutes at 3 speed, I increase the incline to three, and then at the 10 minute mark, that's when I go ahead and I actually go and start jogging, and I jog alternating. So I have for when I'm resting, my rest period is walking at 3 speed with incline at five, and then for the jogging, it's incline three with speed of five. So they switch out every. See, do that, and just in case he survives for whatever reason, you need to go. 3 mil. Yeah. So I've been doing that for 3 days now, in a row. Today it's gonna be the fourth day, and I've been doing it for 1 hour each day. And I did it on Sunday for half an hour, which feels pretty good. But again, I'm just being like, no, I don't want to go because it's something I don't want to do because it's not even that I dislike cardio. It's just that I don't know, man. I don't know. I knoweth not, but I know that I do not want to. Oh shit. Okay, please die. I hope I kill here. I mean, it's a silver, so it does more damage naturally, but okay, cool. I wiped out the entire team. Nice. Nice. Let's see. We're going to go 1, 2, and this should kill Meliodas. Remember, my win condition for this is always kill Meliodas with this team because, again, this team relies so much on fairies and humans, and Meliodas is the only character in this final boss that does like 1000% damage extra to humans and to fairies, whereas Zeldris does 1000% extra damage to the unknown characters. So the other team worked because Repoise of Hail, her passive worked on the human bullet eater, the princess, but it's just one of those things where it's like, will I be able to do it? But I've been consistently been able to do this, which is really nice. Because sometimes I swear to God, I hate doing the final boss because it just demands so much attention, and even then, like when I'm running the challenge, like it's a it's kind of a gamble because I won't always be able to actually take them down. Okay, so I have eight left on this, and then two left on this, and then eight left on this, and then we're going to transfer the rest of them to do that. So we're gonna pick up this. I got my card. What else do I need from here? You need these tickets, these stones, and I should probably get these right now. The um the stones so that I'm able to like bind the gear to a certain character because it increases their stats if you do that. Let's see. So we're going to go and let's see. I gotta say, like I really do appreciate King and Diane a lot more now, just because I don't know. Like I initially my assessment of them wasn't the highest at first, but you know as I started using them more and more, in more PvP content, like I'm like, oh okay, like or PvE content, like I'm like, okay, they're a lot stronger than I gave them credit for. It's just that when I tried running them in a what is that thing called? The demonic beast battles, like they weren't necessarily what I wanted to see. I expected more, but you know, running them in PvP, it's really shaking up the meta, and then running them in PvE, like where they work there, so they make life a lot easier. It's just that I feel like there hasn't really been that much content to make them useful, you know? My box is already pretty powerful, so there's no real point. I messed up. I should not have done that. The reason I said I messed up is because I used her Lightning Reaver. I should have saved that for Meliodas next turn. But it's okay. Skip. And it's such a quality of life thing too, like being able to skip. Like you used to have to watch the fucking animation, and I appreciate them taking the time to make the animations, but when you're running this fucking dungeon 7 to 8 times in a row, like it comes a point where you're like, no, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's like 15 seconds of my life I'm never gonna get back. Yeah, it's an unskippable cutscene. Oh, I actually got Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm probably gonna be live streaming it pretty soon. Um, I've been streaming on TikTok a little bit. I like the interface. It's just that right now my internet's kind of slow. Um, my nieces and nephews, they kind of messed up my antenna for my PC to get the receiver, and because of that, like it still receives internet but not at the speed it used to. So I need to go to Micro Center and see if they can exchange it for a new one because I have like the lifetime warranty, not lifetime, but the 2 year warranty on my PC that I got when I bought it. So I'm like, I might as well make use of it. We're actually gonna go one. We're gonna go two. We're gonna go three because this should kill, or yeah, okay, there you go. That's what I thought. Okay, we're gonna go one. We're gonna go two, and then we're going to go three. Yeah, it's a good thing I targeted Meliodas because if I hadn't, I would have gotten wiped this turn. But thankfully I didn't, so that's good. It's over, or as I like saying, it's Jover. It's Jover. But yeah, I had such vivid dreams about playing Elden Ring Night Ring, but it was like I was in the actual game, and it's crazy because I was thinking that like fuck, like how do I put this, like haven't played it, and I've seen the gameplay, and it's a little bit different from the actual Elden Ring game. But the dreams I was having, they were so vivid about how like they were. It was like a million people in a single game, and like there was just like a bunch of skeletons coming. It was a crazy ass dream, but it was a good dream. Like it wasn't like scary or anything. It was more exciting than anything. It had like some bits of like melancholy, because there's like some stuff like I'm remembering, and I'm like like kind of going through stuff personal, but apart from that, like where it was like the gameplay and like playing in the actual like Nightmare, because I was like traveling across like different areas and worlds, and I was like thinking, shit, this looks so cool. But obviously it's just a dream. But let's go here, and I'm gonna go 1, and I'm gonna go 2. Remember, if you ever want to proc her buffs, you need to attack with a single target attack on an enemy before you can actually give her the buff, because if you don't do a single target attack on an enemy, she's not gonna proc her. Oh, I have a new follower. That's cool. It's nice. Let's see. It's over. But yeah, I already installed Night Rain into the PC. Might need to go. Well, I might go today for the antenna to change it, or like see what's up with the Micro Center stuff. And then yeah, I mean not much else to it. Again, honestly, I think I have way too many points now, but considering the fact I'm gonna have to collect stuff over the week, it's probably good that I'm grinding it out right now, so that I don't have to bother with it later. Wrath of the Fairy King. See, sometimes the Wrath of the Fairy King gets a bunch of like little procs. Other times it just doesn't get any, which I don't understand. I don't know why it's so random, but gotta be grateful, I guess, to what you got. And then like right now I procced up a lot because I think I KO'd everybody. But let's see, we're going to go. There's gonna be 1 and then 2. Let's see if we can get that kill. I might be risking it by only doing. Oh, okay, 400k. That's fine. We're good. Yeah, 361k. Nice. All right, we're gonna do AOE. Alright, let's do that final attack. 1 and then 2 and 3. I think, yeah, it's over because the AoE attack didn't kill, but it killed most. It did most of the damage already. Boss destroyed. Okay, let's see. We're gonna hit okay. And how many points do I have now? 64 points, so 690. Okay, so I need 30 for this because it's 2 per day. I need because 8 times 3, that's what, 24, 240 points to get all of these. And then 15. I'm gonna have to grind out this fucking boss a lot. I mean, I already got most of what I wanted, but still. The only thing I regret is that there's no costumes for these guys right now. It's 10. Oh, it's already sold out. Okay. And then it's 5. And then I'm gonna get these 2. Gonna get these 4. Gonna get these 4. Gonna get those 4. So I'm gonna get a couple more tomorrow. See how much faster it is with these points, transferring them over to that. And let's see, so let me do the polls on this right now. Let's change. I've been lazy with those. Alright, let's see if I get lucky with any draws. I really like these because like they make it easier to get the ooh nice. They make it easier to get the to fill up these things here because sometimes I'm struggling because I missed a lot of events. So it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, this is how you can get the cards that you missed easily, you know? And then skip consecutively. Skip Purgatory Bond. 7 memories. Okay. So hopefully we'll get those later. Oh, they added more. Okay, they added more to the events or to the trials. I might have to do these later. Alright. I really do have to go to the gym even if I don't want to. Thanks for watching. And leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. Share it if you want to. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.